Computing didn't appear out of nowhere. It's the result of a long chain of thinkers, inventors, programmers, and problem solvers whose ideas shaped the digital world we live in today. This video explores some of the most influential people in the history of computing, what they created, and why their work still matters. 1. Ada Lovelace, the first computer programmer. Ada Lovelace was a mathematician in the 1800s who worked with Charles Babbage, the inventor of an early mechanical computer called the analytical engine. While Babbage focused on the machine itself, Ada focused on what it could do. She wrote what is widely recognized as the first computer algorithm, a set of instructions for the analytical engine to compute a sequence of numbers. She also predicted that computers might one day handle music, images, and symbols, long before any real computer existed. Her work became the foundation for the idea of software. 2. Alan Turing, the father of modern computing. Alan Turing was a mathematician and codebreaker whose ideas built the theoretical foundations for computers. His concept of a Turing machine became the blueprint for how computers process information. During World War II, Turing played a crucial role in cracking the German Enigma cipher, helping shorten the war. After the war, he developed early designs for stored program computers, machines that could store both data and instructions. Turing also explored the idea of artificial intelligence and proposed the Turing test, a way of measuring machine intelligence. 3. Grace Hopper, inventor of the compiler. Grace Hopper was a computer pioneer and a U.S. Navy Rear Admiral. She created the first compiler, a tool that translates human-readable instructions into machine code. Her work made programming easier and more accessible, allowing developers to use words instead of raw numbers. She also helped develop COBOL, a programming language still used today in banking and government systems. Hopper famously popularized the term debugging after removing an actual moth from a computer. 4. John von Neumann, architect of the modern computer. John von Neumann was a brilliant mathematician whose ideas shaped technology, physics, and computing. He created the von Neumann architecture, which describes how almost all computers still work: a central processor, memory, and stored instructions. This model allowed computers to become more flexible and efficient. Von Neumann also contributed to game theory, nuclear physics, and early artificial intelligence research. 5. Margaret Hamilton, lead software engineer of Apollo 11. Margaret Hamilton led the team that developed the flight software for NASA's Apollo missions. Her code prevented the Apollo 11 lunar landing from aborting when the computer became overloaded with unexpected data. Hamilton's approach to software reliability laid the foundations for modern safety-critical systems used in aviation, medicine, and space exploration. 6. Tim Berners-Lee, creator of the World Wide Web. Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web in 1989 while working at CERN. He developed the first web browser, the first website, and the key technologies that still power the web today: HTML, HTTP, and URLs. Berners-Lee's idea of linking documents together transformed the internet from a research network into a global information system. He released the web to the world for free, allowing it to grow rapidly without corporate control. 7. Steve Jobs, design visionary behind the personal computer. Steve Jobs didn't invent the computer, but he changed how people interacted with technology. Through Apple, he pushed graphical user interfaces, typography, smooth design, and intuitive user experiences. From the Macintosh to the iPhone, Jobs helped turn computers from specialized tools into everyday objects. 8. Bill Gates, bringing computers into every home. Bill Gates co-founded Microsoft and played a huge role in making personal computers mainstream. His company created MS-DOS and later Windows, which became the standard operating system for millions. Gates pushed the idea that computers should be everywhere, in homes, offices, and schools. This vision helped fuel the global expansion of computing. 9. Linus Torvalds, creator of Linux. Linus Torvalds developed Linux, a free and open-source operating system kernel that powers much of the online world. Linux runs on most servers, smartphones, supercomputers, and even spacecraft. Torvalds also created Git, the version control system used by nearly every software developer today. 10. Katherine Johnson, NASA mathematician. Katherine Johnson was a mathematician whose calculations were crucial for NASA's early space missions, including John Glenn's first orbit and the Apollo moon missions. Her precise trajectory calculations ensured safe launches, orbits, and returns. Her work demonstrated the essential role of mathematics in computing and space exploration. These figures represent only a fraction of the people who shaped computing. Each brought a different type of brilliance: mathematical insight, engineering creativity, or the courage to challenge existing ideas. Computing is a huge evolving story, and these pioneers helped write its earliest chapters. Today's technologies, from smartphones to AI systems, carry echoes of their work. If you're learning computing, studying their lives is a reminder that innovation comes from curiosity, persistence, and the willingness to imagine what doesn't exist yet.